This is the longest layoff of my fighting career. You know, 5 fights in 18 months, not as even a fighter, a champion. So it's not just the fights itself, the camps, the pressures of being the king of everything. So it was good for me just to remove myself from the game, enjoy life, took up golf, slowed things down a little bit. But yeah, doing that makes me appreciate this a lot more because I get to see my homies like, you know, Carlos, Kevin Jousset, even now the young guys, they're starting to get into the UFC and seeing them enjoy the little things. Like when I got here in 2018, UFC 221, I was that kid, you know, bright eyes and everything. So seeing them bright-eyed and like, wow, I'm about to get in the UFC, or I'm in the UFC doing it, kind of reignites that flame. And also taking the time off did that for me. So yeah, walking back into work. Look, I've been here, bought the t-shirt, done it twice. Yeah, it's not really about that. For me, it's taking on the best warriors from different lands and yeah, putting them on my record. I've never beaten Dricus Du Plessis. So beating him is what attracts me to this fight, not the belt. So those who've never ever been in our shoes will never understand that mindset. So yeah, fuck the belts, I'm coming for heads, and I stick with that.
You spoke about being the king and the pressures that go along with that. Can you give us a bit of an insight into how mentally exhausting that can be, just holding off a whole bunch of guys who want a piece of you?
Oh, it still feels that way. It never changes. I'm Israel Adesanya, you know? There's always gonna be a target on my back. But experience. I've had experience in this, but again, what we do is crazy. We might seem like invincible people, but we're humans. So again, as the most active champion in history, 5 fights, 18 months, it was just too much for me. And I was forced to take a break, and I'm happy I did. And by the time I step back in there with Dricus, it'll be almost a year. A lot's happened in a year. A lot has changed for me in a year. So yeah, I look forward to just enjoying the process, all this shit, till we get in the octagon, and then we'll scrap it out.